Hey ladies and gents, this is Linda Chic777 and today I'm coming at you with 2017 Christmas Craft Bazaar Ideas. But this year I took a little different turn. I hope none of you are upset with me. But I tried to go a little bit more kind of home decor. I kept some of the old favorites, but I just tried to go a little bit more home decor. So with that, let's get started. One of the tutorials coming up, because I had a lot of requests on it. I don't have everything made yet, but we will go through it, are some of my candy items, and I will be showing you 3 of those items. First off is this really cute Hershey bar. You know, you take a regular size Hershey bar and just make a little cute package out of it. I show this in every video, but you never know, who's going to be new. But there will be a tutorial. This will be in the tutorial because I do get lots of requests. This is a new one this year, kind of a twist on one of mine that I have done before, but it will be in the tutorial. And it features some Hershey's Kisses and then one of those little miniature chocolate Hershey bars. A cute little chocolate quote. I get a lot of requests, or questions. I print these off my computer, you guys. I just go in, I use Microsoft Publisher program, and I just play around in it. I go on Google and I find quotes that I like, and then I type them into my program and I change the fonts around and I play with them. So it's not a stamp or anything like that, but I'll show you how that I put this together, okay? And we'll talk about that more in the tutorial. So those are only candy items I have done so far. When I make a few more things, I'll either make a part 2 video to this, or I'll just kind of add on to this and edit it into this video. I've got 2 bazaars I'm doing, so I've got part of this stuff done, and then I have a couple more weeks to get the rest of this stuff done. So let's go in. I made this probably last year, but I am putting it in. This is a little bit going into home decor, putting it into my bazaar this year. It says Joy. So really pretty decorated up piece. I wanted to go a little bit and do some kind of like rustic kind of designs. So this is something I created. This box came from Dollar Tree. It was one of their home decor signs, and I crackled it, turned it inside out, if you want to say it that way. Turned it to the back side. Add a little woodward, a rusty star, a bell, and then I did some greenery along on the top. And if someone wants to, they can sit like a 3x5 picture right in here. So I made a few of these different designs. Actual pine cones from my yard. We want to, use what we have, right? Okay, so that's an item I did. Here's another little kind of rustic. I made one of those frames. So this is a Dollar Tree candlestick, and I wrapped twine all the way around it. And this bottom piece is just like, you can get it in, Walmart, Joann's, whatever. It's just a board, and I black painted it, black painted this. This is actually, let me turn it over, actually a wood thing. I got it at Dollar Tree, I believe. It was another home decor sign, and I painted it black. And I did a little bit of dry brushing with white. I nailed this from underneath to that board. Did a little wood glue, nailed a couple of nails in it before I used E6000 to go onto the candlestick holder there. Added a cute little like canvas type bow, and then a clothespin. So I made a couple of those. Okay, so a little bit of home decor this time. Don't shoot me. But easy, you can do it, I promise. This is another easy one to do. These are Dollar Tree again, the candlestick holders. I painted it white. And these that you're seeing at Dollar Tree right now, those really large, those long candles. Okay, and then this is from Dollar Tree as well. They have kind of a coarse sand and then like almost like little mini rocks. So I painted Mod Podge around the bottom of the candlestick. Then I poured the rock all over it, and then since the rock's so big, you know, it leaves lots of wide open spaces, then I poured the sand over the top of that to fill in the gap. Ran a little twine through the center, and then we live here on the coast, so easy to find, you know, they have lots of tourist shops with, you know, shells and things in it. So I put a little twine bow here in the front and bought some starfish to go on the top. Real easy. So 1, 2, that cost me $1, $3, and I wouldn't even say maybe a quarter of a bag total between the big rock and the little rock. So what did I say? 1, 2, 3, $3.50 maybe to make this, and so I'll probably sell it for about $8. Real easy. Okay, so there's that idea. Here's another one just to show you real quick. It's a different color, so I thought I'd show you that. And I left the candlestick this time as is. And this is with the blue of that rock and the sand in it again. Wrap the twine around it. Little bow, and then a different starfish. Okay, so there's that option. Let's get, let me go over to this other. Again, Dollar Tree candlesticks, I'm going to tell you what, they do some great things. I wanted to make some jewelry holders. You know, a lot of women, when we wash our hands, we like to take our rings off, put them in a dish. So I made a little holder. So these are, again, Dollar Tree candlesticks. I spray painted this white. Thrift stores, there's different dishes you can buy, or plates, really pretty plates that have a roughly edge, 50 cents, maybe $1. These are birds you can find at Michael's. I happened to get mine at a garage sale. The gal was selling them, and I got like a quarter a piece. Okay, but you can find other little birds to put on top. E6000 to glue this to this, and the plate to this. Okay, and then just to personalize it, added some little flowers that kind of matched. Okay, and then it can sit, you know, by the sink or in your bathroom. You want to throw your rings on it, throw your earrings on it. It's a cute little jewelry dish. Okay, so there's that idea. Let's see what else. Okay, so I wanted to decorate some boards. So let's go into the non-Christmassy type home decor boards. First thing I did is I found these picture frames. And they were picture frames. I took the back out and the glass off, and then I painted them white and distressed. Okay, and then in the back I added a piece of scrapbook paper. This is a transparency that I ran through my inkjet computer printer, and I printed out a quote on the transparency. Okay, then I added a little handle down at the bottom, and so it looks like an old window frame, trying to move it without so much glare. Okay, so find some like Dollar Tree frames, take the glass out, and then I covered it since I took the back and everything off. I like it to look neat on the back, so I just took some cardstock and glued it to the back. Okay, so I made a couple of those. Made it look like an old window. So, you know, I think I got this frame actually at Goodwill, and it was like $2. So for maybe $3 I made this. I'll probably sell it for about 10 to 15. Made it look like an old window. This is the other one. Use some real pretty rose paper in the back. Love the quote on it. Love the quote on both of these, but life is short, forgive quickly, kiss slowly, love truly, laugh a lot, and never regret anything that made you smile. So, and then used cabinet hardware on there. Okay, yeah, forgot about the cabinet hardware, you know, Habitat for Humanity resale store, or Goodwills have them, or garage sales like 50 cents. So still really, really simple to make. Talking about Habitat for Humanity, I went there and was looking around for like wood, that I could repurpose, and I turned this over. They had a bunch of cabinet drawer facings, the facings off the drawer. So I put a thing in the back to turn it into, painted it white with chalk paint. I did almost all my boards in a chalk paint because I love that matte finish. And then I turned it into, like, all those boards were seeing those signs and stuff with quotes on them. But I used some wood words, some chipboard words, painted them all white so that they were dimensional. Because all those boards we see the stuff on there, but they're all flat. I wanted to do the same thing but be dimensional. Okay. And I did the paper, you can see I did a paper transfer on the wood, so the paper looks like it's kind of melted into the wood and it's kind of, distressed and like rubbed off. All that done on purpose. Okay. I did another one like it, but I put knobs on it, and I'll show you why. So here's another one. Wood words. Again. Did the paper transfer. Added knobs so that when you hang this up, these become necklace holders. So you can hang your necklaces on it and have just a real pretty organizer to hang your necklaces. For women, of course, or guys. Guys might want to hang their chain on it, but they might not want something so foo-foo. Okay, so I did that. This is another one I'll just show you real quick, one I made. It's just a different design. Different knobs a little bit, a couple of them. Same quotes, I just like the 3D effect. Okay, so there's that. I took a couple, you're not going to believe this. These were signs, they were this way at Dollar Tree, and I painted them, that's the back, added paper to the front, a hanger, I turned them on their end, and I turned it into a key hanger. Got your little hooks down here to hang your keys by your door. I have old hardware and stuff that I got from Habitat for Humanity. Habitat for, oh my gosh, it's late. Anyway, resale store. Habitat resale store. I was like, Habitat for Humanity, is that right? Resale store. So they have these back plates. They have knobs on them. I had a little key in my stash I hung, put some hooks on there, all in nice and sturdy, so that you can hang a couple of keys by your door. Little key holder. Got that idea off of Pinterest, I believe, and just kind of did my own thing with it. So I did something like that. This is another one, a little bit different holder. Key. Okay. Let's go into, I've got just a few more things to show you. Let's go into some Christmas home decor. So again, both of these were Dollar Tree. This is that same sign I just showed you. They were really thick signs. They had like a word on them. And these were wood block signs at Dollar Tree. I just glued the two together. I added wood letters. These are just wood snowflakes and snowflake buttons. You get from Joann's. Wood words, wood letters you get from Michael's Joann's. Made a cute little tag. Just a little, did chalk paint, dry brushing on it, and made a cute little home decor piece. Okay. I carried that into some signs. I'll just show you a couple of them. All these wood pieces were from the Habitat store. So this was, just like a piece of like molding. Painted it red, distressed the edges. These are chipboard letters. And as you can see, I glittered it as well. This is kind of one of my favorites, even though it's small. Candy Cane Cafe. Really cute. Love it. But real easy if you have wood, or you can wood with the Habitat store, or molding, old molding, or just a 2x4 plank, paint it, distress the edges with sandpaper, chipboard letters you can find at Michael's Joann's, spray painted them white. These are different, like fonts of chipboard letters that I just had in my stash for years, but you can get the same different styles of fonts at the craft stores. Spray painted them all white and just placed them how I wanted to. Okay, so there's that one. That's a little sign to hang up. This one's one of my favorites. Again, this was a cabinet door, believe it or not. This was a cabinet door at the Habitat store. They all have little hangers on the back. Glittered it up, and I turned it into Frosty's Snowflake Cafe. Isn't that cute? Let's see if I can, and all with chipboard letters. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? And it's like a 11 by 13 size. All with chipboard letters. Chipboard snowflakes. These two are actually wood snowflakes I got at Michael's. Just turned it into something. Blue chalk paint. Just turned it into something real cute. A little bit of whitewash on it. A little bit of sandpaper. And have a cute little sign. Easy. Easy. This cabinet door cost me $1. These all I kind of had in my stash, but if you want to say it was maybe a whole $3 maybe if you divide it up to make. Really easy. This one was super easy. This, again, another cabinet front, and I did those kind of letters. All of a sudden I can't think of stencil letters. Sleigh rides, 25 cents. Just real easy. I made this one a little bit just more rustic. It's kind of 3D. If you get it up there you can see the texture. I textured the letters when I stenciled them. You know how, guys, when I do my projects, I take the black gesso or the white gesso and I pounce up and down and stencil. I did the same thing with the white chalk paint, so I get that texture on it. So it gives me, and I left all these rough edges when I stenciled. I didn't want it neat because I wanted it to look, you know, kind of rustic and distressed. Okay, cabinet door, $1 cabinet. Easy. I don't know. It just worked. I just happened to pop in at the right time. This one, same thing. This is one of my favorites. I added again some hooks on it. I painted this part. And then these are chipboard letters. I did that paper transfer again on here. This is one of those markers, those paint markers. And the stockings were hung. Isn't that cute? And then they can hang. There's enough for 4 stockings here. And I love to mix match the knobs because it's just cute. Mix match the letters to give them personality. Nice and easy. Hand painted this, just hand, you know, drew it. So there's that one. So you guys know my snowman. So let me show you those. My bed spring snowman. There is a tutorial for it, of course. So here's one of the small ones. Here's one of my small little bed spring snowmen. Made that. This time I went to a bigger one. I found these like bed posts, I'm calling them bed posts. They're small, but they're a post to something. And see these? Got them for $1.50 at the Habitat store. Painted them white, distressed them. I added a little bit more of a platform on the bottom so they were stable, but I turned it into a gigantic, they're 22 inches tall snowman. Isn't that cute? I wanted a little bit more kind of rustic looking, country star, rusty star. Made my own hat, baked it. This sucker's stiff. Added some stuff to it, glittered it, and made like a super tall snowman. So I thought that's kind of fun, just different. I wanted to just do another little edge on a snowman. I've got some other ideas, but haven't quite got to them yet. And then I had some candlesticks left. I did show you that in my bed spring snowman. I had these candlesticks left because I was telling you about if you couldn't find bed springs, it would be cute to put the snowman on top of candlesticks, wood candlesticks. So that's what I did, or not what I did here, but I used the candlesticks like I had showed you in that video, painted them, distressed them, and then I made a cute like Santa's hat or elf hat, whatever you want to call it, on top. did a little sewing, gathering stitch, Rusty Bell, baked it so it's nice and stiff. Then I stuffed it inside, added some greenery and stuff to it. Little tag that I made, rolled roses that I made, and just made a really cute decoration, tabletop decoration to kind of go along with the bed spring snowman. That's kind of where I got that idea. Love this. Only made 3. 3 lucky people are getting one of these. Maybe me. No. Oh, okay, let me show you one other thing here. This is a mitten garland. So let me get it into view here. So this is, and it's all done, like the end has these big clothespins on it so you could hang it. And it comes across to these really cute stuffed mittens. Snowflakes in the center, really super cute. It's my mitten garland. Isn't that adorable? I did a tutorial on it. I hope you guys like it. Gave you some options if you're not a sewer, how you can still make this. There's only like 5 mittens on it, but super stinking cute as well. Only made 3 of these. So 3 lucky people, maybe including me, will get one of these cute mitten garland. I just love the stink out of this mitten garland. I don't know, it's just so super cute. And the last few days I've had all 3 of them like lined up on the back of my couch, and it's like really full with these mittens, and it's just like I want to cuddle them or something, but really super cute. So mitten garland. Okay, let me show you a few ornament tutorial I did for you, so I'm not going to show you those. I'm just going to show you a few other ornaments that I made. Here is a play. You all know how to do these because of your bed spring snowman, right? You all know how to do them, so I made little mini ones. These are using the little 4-piece styrofoam heads at Dollar Tree. These are little hats you can buy from Walmart. I put a little hook in it. I did this same little eyes, nose. I did the salt glitter mixture, put a little scarf on it, and now it has become an ornament. So that's a way to take your snowman into ornaments. Okay? Really cute. I did a lot of snowman stuff this year. I love those little ornaments. Only made like 4 to 6 ornaments of each kind. Here's another idea I got off of Pinterest. It's just a little sewn made out of muslin, a little bit of felt, kind of did some stitching on here, added a little rusty safety pin. I painted with this rust paint a bell and a tag that says Frosty, so I have these little cute frosty tag or frosty ornaments. Isn't that cute? Sort of looks like Frosty, huh? I just think they're adorable. These turned out kind of big, but I love them. I didn't expect them to be that big when I saw the idea on Pinterest, but I sewed little stockings. Put a little Believe tag on it, a bell, again a little safety pin. I did 2 that were long, and then I cut them down just a little bit. Not much, but, you know, a couple inches, an inch maybe, and made them a little bit smaller. So there's that. Saw this idea, super cute. A little nativity scene out of these clothespins. I wanted to make more, but I only had 6 of these style of clothespins left. Rusty Bell, I did a Rusty Star. I did a front and a back so you wouldn't see the twine coming out. Glued these together, and then I hooked twine through them and then up to the back of the bell and made the knot at the top so you can hang it. And then I wanted to cover that twine back there a little bit. Took a little bit of burlap, wrapped a little bit. I didn't have the more of these, but these were just little knobs in my stash that I had. Little wood, like little knobs really, and so I made it kind of wrapped in burlap and a bow to kind of look like, you know, the baby Jesus nativity scene. So those were cute. These are little beach ornaments. Like I said, we live here on the beach. I hand pounded these little, you can get these in the jewelry section. They are the little these. They have letters on the end, and you take a hammer and these really lightweight, almost like aluminum tags, and you can pound in the letters. And so this one says Dreaming of the Sea, wrapped a little twine near the top, a little bow, and then inside I've got all sorts of shells, and there's actually little tiny sand dollars in here and starfish, and I put little bottles with a little note inside. Really cute. And there's different colors. When you shake it around, the sand kind of dusts it up a little bit, but there's different colors. Like there's a little starfish like right there, see it? But I have pink. I have like some aqua ones. Right there's the little sand dollar, see it? Little aqua ones. Then there's just kind of plain colored ones, just, you know, like normal sand colored, beach colored shells. Made some of those. Then I made these. This is the last one. The other ornaments I made, we did the tutorial on. I had these cute buckets, Dollar Tree buckets. Mine were blue, so I had to paint them, but you can get white ones at Dollar Tree. Styrofoam, the snowballs, the salt glitter mixture. I always want to say sand glitter. I probably said that on when I was talking about the snowman. Salt glitter mixture. I made a cute little sign in there on a toothpick and a little banner. It says "Let It Snow." Snowballs. And then this is a little chipboard snowflake on the front that I glittered up. So it's like a little snowball ornament, a little pail of snowballs. Isn't that stinking cute? I love that one. I'll show you just one in case you never have seen the tutorial. We did a tutorial on like these ornaments, and I made a whole bunch of different ornaments like these. Okay, so that is my video for this time around. Like I said, if I make more stuff, I'll either probably do another video or add it to this one. I'm not sure, or this may be the only video. It just depends the time that I have. Okay, I'm back to show you just a few more ideas. I told you at the end of the other one I may come back and add a couple more ideas on. Now my apologies, I am like at the last hour. A few things aren't done, but you know, that's the way it goes. So I wanted to show you there is a tutorial coming out on making some of the candy items. I didn't show you this, but I didn't have it done yet. I have had these in my videos before, but I may have new viewers, and these are using the snack size Kit Kat and Hershey bars. Pardon my, you can tell I'm crafting away. Hershey bars, add a cute little chocolate quote, little wrapping around it, bow bell tag. Okay, this is in my tutorial. That'll be coming out. You actually may see that tutorial before this. This isn't in my tutorial, but I do a little explaining about it. But I've made these every year as well. They're just little present boxes. They're about 2-inch size, about 1 inch up. They're little clear favor boxes I get from like these I actually found at a garage sale, but I see them in like the wedding section at like Walmart and that. They're little favor boxes. But there are videos here on YouTube that show you how to make a box out of paper. You can do the same thing. And the stuff inside is some of the same stuff that exact same that I show you on the tutorial with another type of packaging. Bow, tag, bell, super easy. Okay? I believe I showed you in my one when I was showing you ornaments, I showed you these cute little, I think I did, these cute little stocking ornaments. Well, I ended up turning them into, because I showed you on the other one and you all saw the tutorial, I had 4 of these. I ended up turning them into a garland. So I have my mitten garlands, and like I said, beginning the other video, the links will be down below. And so this is my little stocking garland. Snowflakes and bells in between. I've got it all turned backwards, of course. Okay, let's try it from this end so it's all right way up. There we go. Nice and good. So little, you know, bell, little snowflake and bow in between. I'm in a hurry, so I hope my words come out right. And there's the stocking, snowflake, bow in between, another stocking. So that is what I ended up doing. In the very center, I've got just a bell and a bow. So that's what I ended up doing with those particular ornaments. I just thought, you know, those would be just too cute as a garland versus some ornaments. Okay. So I just kind of wanted to show you, you know, take some of the items, and which I have done. items last year that didn't sell, I kind of turn them around, revamp them, and lo and behold, they sell. So these ornaments I had at my first bazaar, I watch people. I watch what they do. Didn't really look at them that much. So I'm like, I'm turning that into a garland. So now it works perfectly. So on with the ornaments. I know I showed you a few before, but I have made a couple more. This one is using, these are metal snowflakes. They have them at Dollar Tree. They're kind of a 3D snowflake, and they have like a little ugly poinsettia on the front. So I just turned it in and put, you know, a little bit of greenery on it, some curly-cue little pine cones, some colored balls, and I think that looks so much better. And I did a few of them that way. This one, you know, a little more plainer for someone that wants a little plainer. This one's reds and golds. So I think those turned out super cute. And these are really big ornaments. And then the other thing, I was at Hobby Lobby and I saw a few things, and I saw one I actually fell in love with, and so I'm making me some, but I'm like, I can make that. So I bought these oval plastic ornaments at Walmart, and inside I filled it again, you all know, my salt and glitter mixture. And then I took some greenery that I had, just took a piece of pick and I sprayed it with some, I know I see a glare there. I sprayed it with some of that snow that you, in a can you can buy at Walmart. Some of your picks may already have the snow on it, so that's okay. Added a little bit of red berry. Then I took a red and white twine and kind of wrapped around the top edge, and then added a cute bow. So it looks like a really cute kind of 3D wintry scene. So that was really fun. Same thing on this one. It's just a little bit different pick inside, again with some berries and the salt glitter for snow. Really cute. This one I did, these are just pine cones out of my yard, and I sprayed them with a little bit of snow, the fake snow, added the berries again, wound the top, and this cute trim I found at Hobby Lobby. You know, it was all half off, so it was like $2 for a big spool of it. Had cute little beads and snowflakes on them, so I thought that was cute. And of course I've got hangers to put all of them on, so they've got the hanger kind of included there. And then the last one like that was this one. I cut up a pick, and all those little sugared berries and leaves and stuff, I just cut them up, made them free moving inside, added the cute trim on there to give it a little something extra, salt glitter mixture, and there we go. And then I think last time I just wanted to show you that I had made some frosty snowman ones, and people just didn't seem to like them that much, so I revamped them a little bit. So what I did is, because they were really long noses, I guess that threw people off, so I shortened the nose a little bit, added some pink cheeks, added some glitter, which is, if I do that, you might be able to see a little bit of glistening here or there, I doubt it. And then I added just some fake snow around it. Fake snow on the nose. I added fake snow on the bell and tag. So I think those are a little bit cuter. I think those will help sell just a little bit better. I like them better. Here's another one. When you see like little fake snow on the nose. Yeah, those are way cuter. So I think those will sell a little bit better. Okay, so let me get on to a couple more things. I really wanted to show you some of the wreaths I was doing, but I am just last minute and not able to get them done in time to get filmed for you, so have to be another time. All right, let's see. But I will show you these couple of home decor items. I had this old super frame that actually had, I'm showing you the back, it was a frame that actually had like this like front door screen, you know, the screens on front doors, the wire, and it was already painted like this red color. So I have just saved this in my altered stash for years, and I like made a cute little hanging decor with it. Added some greenery. I've got bells on here. I sugared the bells, you know, I'm saying sugar, but I used a spray adhesive and dumped that salt glitter mixture on them, and then put them on wire, kind of curly cute in between. I added some of those really cute, you know, beads, bead picks from Hobby Lobby. I added some actual little sticks in there. I picked up a little, or it's a big chunk of sticks you can buy at like a craft show. Okay. So it goes all the way around. I have this bow, and I took this bow and I soaked it in like a cinnamon clove water mixture, so it would kind of, because it was actually a lot brighter, it would kind of dull it a little bit, make it smell good. Okay, just real simple, but I think it's really pretty. And then I added a tag, and I also distressed the tag. I put it in that mixture, and it says, "Believe in the magic of Christmas." So I've got this really cute. So if you have like an old frame, it might not have the wire in it, but if you have like an old frame and you can kind of just distress it red and add some greenery and bells around it, really cute. And yes, I saw Idea that gave me this that was on Pinterest, so that's kind of what I went with, but you know, gussied it up my style. So that's a cute sort of wreathy home decor piece. Okay, this one's going to be really hard to show. So Dollar Tree has those great big plastic candy canes, right? And we've all kind of seen this option. So what I did is I took 2 of the candy canes and I took 2 different fabrics. So I'll bring it in this way. And there were strips, and I pulled, you know, off the strips to give them fringe. And, you know, then I wrapped all the way around with like the one fabric, and then in between, like a plaid, and in between took like a star fabric to kind of represent stripes. So I did that on both of the candy canes, and then you can see a little bit of white. I sprayed a little bit of that white snow on there, that can of white snow. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of bring it in and up. So you can kind of see, let me move this light a little bit. And then I just did like a little, and I used some zip ties to put them together to cross in the center. And then I did just a cute little, you know, bow and greenery and picks and bells and a tag on the front of it. This is actually from Hobby Lobby. It is a wire. It was a spool of this snowy wire, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I have to buy it, and I just loved it. So I kind of created a little faux bow so that on top of it I could put my other stuff. There, you can kind of see it sideways. So I add a little bit more fabric down here hanging. This is some ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I did some bells and some twine in the center, some bows, another tag that says "Believe in the Magic of Christmas," a little rusty bell, and then just some greenery, you know, with the curly cues, the sugared beads, the regular beads. These are some of those kind of big cubey looking things you can find at Walmart. I don't know what they're called. Some little stuff from a pick I picked apart to kind of add stuff coming out the side. So that is sort of another wreath for you to see. So I hope you like that. And then of course, you know, down at the bottom, up comes the rest of the candy cane. And I don't like my stuff in the back to show, so after I used all the zip ties, and I made a little hanger right back here, and when you do this, you kind of have to put your hanger on one side of your candy cane. If you put your hanger through the middle, your candy cane's going to go bloop and hang to the side. So you have to put your hanger kind of to the side of one candy cane, so when it hangs, it kind of hangs upright. I was learning that as I was doing it. But anyway, you know, my zip ties are all underneath, and then I just took some strips of this fabric and laid it over the top, and then glued it down on the sides to hide any of the ugly down below. Okay, so there's that one. And then last, a few of my other projects. This is a new one I did this year. I saw a lot of decorated hats on Pinterest, so I made this from scratch. I used felt, and I made my hat. I made 2 pieces, and you can see I used like a glitter spray on it, did a little country stitch along the edge, and then this piece kind of comes up like this, and a cute little thingy. And what I did is, once I got my shapes cut, everything sewed, did the country stitch at the edge, I took this and I dipped it in half Mod Podge, half water, and I threw in some cinnamon, mixed it all up in a little baggie, and put this in and crunch, 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 crunch. So threw that in there, and then just kind of, you know, strips of fabric, went around and decorated. Just adding, you know, like pine cones. There's the rusty star. This one says warm winter wishes. I've got some, you know, little rolled roses I've made. 2 or 3 types of fabric, bells. I weaved like pipe cleaners and made candy canes. You know, again, with all the different picks. Rolled up wire. Here's that kind of sugary pick. These are those little kind of grapevine-y little things with the berries on it. And I like to go around the back just a touch. So again, I have a little greenery back here in a bow and a little bit of tiny, tiny red berries back there. And then I use spray adhesive again and my salt glitter mixture. And that's how I just kind of sprayed in areas, salt glitter mixture, shook off the excess. And that's how I got kind of that snowy effect. And these are just little strips of fabric. Distress the edge, add a bell to the front of it. That's with the little paper clip that I kind of painted to make it look rusty. So there is that. And I made two this way, and I made two that were actual top hats. And the top hat is kind of like a throw to Frosty. And the tag says, "I'll be back again someday" on it. So these are super cute. I hope one doesn't sell. I kind of want it. Anyway, so I wanted to show you that. And then just the last little bit here. Last year, I believe I showed you these, but they just didn't sit up well for me, and they were these cute little snowman bags. So I had these cans that my friend has been saving for me. They're just like cans for mixed nuts. So I took the bags, revamped, took the bags, glued them to the cans. They were just the perfect size. They were a little bit bigger right in here, and I just kind of bunched it up right in here as I glued it. Real easy. Has the handle on it. But these were bags I made last year to hold this kind of stuff, but it just I kept fiddling with it and it didn't set up right. So once it didn't sell, I'm like, that's got to be more sturdier. So I had 3 bags that fit. Some of the other bags were a little bit too short. But anyway, you could do something like this if you wrapped like felt around this and then 2 little buttons. You could cut a little bit of felt here for a nose, and then you use like some fabric up this way and kind of, you know, do a couple little stitches or some glue or something on the end to make a handle. These are those little spindly pom-poms, and then you've got yourself a little basket. And then I put like a pair of toe socks in there, some fake little nail tips in there, some polishes, lotion, a little like body wash, and then, you know, just a cute little candy cane with a bow and a bell. And it says 1 hug plus 1 gift to you. This is yarn. You can buy this really thick yarn. I loved it because it looked kind of big and snowy. Snowflake, bells, little clothespin with this on it. I think I got it at Michael's, and kind of revamped those little bags and made them more sturdy. Okay, and then the last little thing I'm going to show you for this time, because this video is getting quite long, and I have one more along the lines of this, but it's just not done. But I saw this online and I made it bigger. So I bought some socks at Dollar Tree and I wound it like in a circle. Okay, so you can see how it's wound around. And then what I did is while I wound it around, then laid it down on its back, and I stuffed in like polish, chapstick, nail file, hand sanitizer, or this is lotion, not polish. Here's a couple polishes. The polish, I actually used some double-sided tape to kind of tape to the sock because it kept falling out. Put a little candy cane in there. The sock still has like the little paper package on it, so to that I put this little tag, says warm winter wishes, and a bell. And then this is a scarf that I bought at Dollar Tree. And these are the only ones I actually like. So it's just kind of a black and white scarf, kind of match the socks. So I have all black and white scarves, and then some of the socks are different colors. And then in the middle of that, added a snowflake, a cute little tag, made these little snowmen, which I do have a tutorial for. If I can remember, I'll put down below. But it's called Snowman Toppers on my channel, I believe. And then it just sits like this on the table. And there's a cute little package, and underneath I made sure I tucked that sock way in because you don't want stuff falling out the bottom, and it's really super tight. I didn't tape it. I thought I'd have to, but it didn't need to. It just tucked in nice and tight like a little burrito. And you know, the bow adds to the packaging of it, and there you go. And I'll probably charge about $5.50, $6.50, $7, $8, I don't know, somewhere in that range, because it's actually about $4 for, you know, everything I bought. So I mean, I want to make a few dollars off it, so I may go like $8 for it. Okay, so there is the last of my projects this time around that I got done. I'll have any links down below I can think of. I thank you for sharing your time with me to other videos that you can watch. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.